All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruchaha Kodash. I want to give double honors to that apostle, that is great millstone, to rule well, teach well, peace and blessings, to sincere Akim that are pushing this truth all over the four corners of the earth, week in and week out, in all truth and sincerity. All right, this is going to be a quick video concerning, this upcoming solar eclipse on April 8th. And, different cities, counties, states concerning or declaring a state of emergency. All right, and I want to play this video from Surviving End Times, which I believe his old channel was Dabu7. I'll leave the link in the description box as well. Title of the video is State of Emergency Declared Over Total Solar Eclipse in Niagara Falls and Bell County, Texas. So without further ado, let's get into this video.
With a lot of attention on this upcoming April 8th eclipse, a few things to note if you're expecting to go out and view this event. Number one, you want to pay close attention to the weather because a lot of the country is expecting to be covered by cloud cover during this event. There are going to be some places that they're predicting will have a better view than other places. The further south you go to view it, the better chances they say you'll have. This makes an area in Texas, Bell County, ground zero for a lot of people that are expecting to watch this event. And they have,
and they're really ramping up this total eclipse, solar eclipse, in the news. You're going to see it really get more and more as we get closer to the April 8th date. Okay, so really persuading, and pushing people to go out and attend these large gatherings to witness the solar eclipse and to go watch. Okay, now we know that this devil is planning on doing something. All right, we're not exactly sure what it is, but we know it's something. We know he has an agenda in play. All right, circling around this April 8th event. All right, we know he's firing rockets into the sky, during this event. He's doing various other things. He's preparing, for things to happen concerning the people, which he goes into in this video. Let's continue on.
Declared a state of emergency within Texas in this county. They've also declared a state of emergency in Niagara Falls, in Ontario, on the Canada side. They're expecting the same thing. Tons of people, and they're trying to prepare for issues with communications, with cell phones, a surge of emergency room visits. These types of things.
So they're planning for, a surge of emergency room visits to these hospitals. They're planning for problems with technology concerning cell phone communication, et cetera. They're telling people to prepare, to bring other forms of communication outside of cell phones concerning walkie-talkies, et cetera. All right. And they've declared a state of emergency at these places where people are, going to be large gatherings of people, in the 100,000s to watch this solar eclipse event. Now let's go into the definition of state of emergency. It says a situation of national danger or disaster. Okay, so basically they're planning for a disaster to take place. It says in which a government suspends normal constitutional procedures in order to regain control. All right. So this man is planning on doing something. All right. We know he's gonna open up or ramp up and turn up the CERN machine. He's trying to open up portals. When you go into the history of CERN, you fall upon this Satanist Aleister Crowley, which this April 8th date is very important according to that because he made contact with the other side, so to speak, and he had a small window of opportunity to do that, and it was on April 8th. So we believe that this man is trying to open up a portal, and he only can do what Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai allows him to do. But, the Lord very well could allow him, to, do a certain thing on this date, okay, that could, have a heavy impact. All right. So we know that they're planning on things to happen on April 8th, okay, after April 8th, etc. The National Guard has been deployed to various different cities and counties and states. all right, to and they're pushing it under the umbrella of controlling the influx of people coming to these different towns and cities, which is all bullshit because, this amount of people come to these towns and cities all the time throughout the year. Okay, professional basketball games, professional football games, all right, major events, various other things, man. Okay, so it's something more than that. It's something deeper in that. All right, deeper than that. All right, let's continue on this video.
Just have people raising their eyebrows as to why. We've gone through many different solar events in the past. Even the one in 2017 didn't have anything close to this amount of hype surrounding it.
Yeah, so this solar eclipse is very different than any other solar eclipse. Even the media is pushing it that way, which they're controlled by these elites. These wicked elites know that, man. Okay, and ultimately, this is a sign. All right, the scriptures speak about that. There's going to be signs in the heavens. All right, and there's heavy history, or I should say, historical. Okay, information circling around ancient events, concerning the solar eclipse, man. Also the lunar eclipses. Okay, and Esau knows that, man. Okay, the 2017 eclipse, went a certain direction or path across the United States, and now 7 years later, which that number 7 is very significant. You have the solar eclipse going a different path across the United States, which basically makes an X across America, man. Okay, X marks the spot. All right, this place is being crossed out. All right, this place is being taken down by Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua systematically, and we're basically witnessing the collapse of Babylon, Esau's infrastructure. All right, his kingdom, his rulership is being stripped away from him. Okay, and these are beautiful times that we're living in. All right,
but you may want to check for traffic conditions and just what they're expecting in the area that you're wanting to go to view this. As of right now, a state of emergency in multiple places, and this could grow in the coming days as we approach this eclipse. I'll leave links below. If you guys get any images of it, make sure to tag me on Instagram or Twitter.
So we know Esau's, up to what he does, man. Okay, being wicked. All right, it's high level witchcraft going on, high level sorcery. All right, he's using his magic and he's using everything he's got, man, because he knows he's at the end. All right, and the Most High Yahweh very well could allow him, to open up a portal, to allow certain things to take place, allow certain things to pass through. Okay, but at the end of the day, it's all of his will. Okay, so we could see, some heavy demonic activity happen, around this April 8th event or after, or maybe we won't see nothing happen. Okay, or maybe we won't notice anything happen. Okay, in a manner where it's associated with April 8th event in the solar eclipse, because things can happen and we're not aware and we don't know, we don't recognize. Okay, but on down the line, you see certain things take place a month, 2 months, 3 months after. Okay, so we're keeping watch. All right, we're going to be watching, what's going on, what's happening, and keeping an eye out and giving a report. All right, as we're commanded to do so. All right, now I want to go over to Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, real quick. And let's start in verse 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak." Yeah, concerning the prophecies, man. And we're literally watching the prophecies unfold right before our very eyes, and it's a beautiful time to live in. All right, it says, "And not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry." All right, and we have this wisdom and knowledge, so we would know what's going on. All right. We have those spiritual eyes. The majority of our people don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going to take place. They just think, oh, it's just a solar eclipse, and I'm about to go watch it. I'm about to go to this large gathering of 100,000 people, and we're going to have a great, good old time. Okay. And I'll say this, I would not go, Joachim, you brothers and sisters, I would not go to any type of large gathering to watch this solar eclipse. You know, if it's got thousands of people out there, big crowds and about, I would stay away from that, man, because this devil's planning on shooting rockets in the air, you know, to, you know, for his scientific NASA, you know, procedures and tests, experiments. All right. He's definitely planning on doing something. And I think it's going to have a lot to do with these people. All right. You know, he could be spraying something in the air, you know, activating something. And let's not forget, these people got that juice in them, man. So they're juiced up. And it ain't no telling, you know, that juice very well. He could have had it where it just lay dormant in these people, you know, for a point in time where he can hit a button, turn something up, hit some frequencies. And, you know, you see these people come and turn into zombies, man. Hey, you know, we already know the CDC is preparing for or has been preparing for a zombie apocalypse, so to speak. All right. So you can't put it past this man. All right. Can't forget this man is the wicked of the earth. It says, verse 2, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yeah, this man, he ain't right, man. He ain't all he's got screws loose, and he was made like that. All right. It says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell and is as death. Now let's go into that word desire real quick. You know, because this man has a will, you know, he's striving for something. Okay. Bear with me one moment. All right, here we go. All right.
Strong's H 5315. Nephesh. Nephesh.
All right, let's see here. It says appetite, a passion. Let's see. Hey, the man himself. It says activity of mind, activity of will, activity of the character. Okay, this Esau has a particular character. All right, and he has a will. You know, he's striving for something, man. He's trying to, erase, you know, the past. He's trying to go back in time. He's trying to change time. All right, with these various different technologies he has concerning these particle reactors, if I'm saying that correctly, concerning the CERN machine. All right. Ultimately, he would like to go back in time and change some things around. You know, ultimately, he's trying to get his birthright back. Okay. He's trying to make it where he doesn't get exterminated, or he is not, ultimately where he, doesn't get, put in chains under the hands of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. But there's nothing you can do, Esau. Okay. Like the Most High Yahweh's got you in a trick bag, man. And he's, he allows you to so-called invent things and create things, which we know he's not really creating or inventing anything. So-called discover things, just to have you in that trick bag state of mind, thinking that there's a possibility, giving you that false hope that ultimately you can make it. You can make it through this, that you could defeat the Lord. All right, that you could, go against the odds and prevail. But there is no prevailing. All right. All right, it says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell and is as death. All right, this man is as death. Everything he touches, he destroys. Okay, like the scripture says, he's a liar and the father of it, man. All right, it says the devil cometh to steal and to kill, man. All right, that's all he's about, and he's really about to start doing that on a very, very high level, because he knows his kingdom is coming to an end. He knows he has a short time, and this is another sign, all right, of his rulership and his kingdom being stripped out from among him. Okay, it says and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. And America is nothing but a melting pot. You got all nations here, all people here. Okay. It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe unto him that increaseth that which is not his, how long? All right. And it says, to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. So for you so-called white people to be in rulership, you ain't got too much longer, man. Okay, so hey, enjoy it while it lasts, because your beloved America is gonna drastically concerning society, and what goes on in this place is gonna drastically change very, very shortly. Okay, and we can't wait. We're looking forward to these things, man. And ultimately we're hasting for the return of our Lord Yahushua, man. We're longing for that day. We're looking for times of trouble. We're looking for Jacob's trouble. We're looking for this MOTB to be pushed to a high level, man. We're looking for catastrophe and disaster, man. All right. Hey, we're the prophets of doom. We're here to tell you Israelites that it ain't all good. It ain't gonna be all good on this side, man. All right. We're coming to some very, very harsh times. And it's only going to get better, all right, when we get into the kingdom. We're coming into some times where this devil is going to invoke every trick he has in the bag. He's going to dump the bag out on the floor. He's going to use his technology. He's going to use his robots, his crisis actors, his agents, his persuasion on the earth, his high-level witchcraft and technology. He's coming with everything he's got. Lord willing, that was edifying. To the next time. Shalom.